Very well.
Oh, Bruce, while you're in here, you watch all Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
So
he might be able to handle the Kaioken.
Why did the tournament arc start? I thought like the Tournament of Power. Because I thought that Zeno and them were already going to do a tournament where Goku suggested the tournament and they were considering destroying one of the universes, something like that.
I think it's because like they wanted to like destroy like his universe.
Yes.
And he was like, hey, how about we? No, actually, I think he wanted to like have a big ass tournament, and Zeno was like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. I gotta destroy some shit anyway. And everyone was like, wait, what?
Wasn't it because like Beerus?
That's what I thought. That he started a tournament for a particular reason.
Wasn't it because like also because like Beerus wasn't? They deemed he wasn't doing his job correctly or something. Because Whis had been telling him he needed to like get his shit together and he had been slacking, and they found out and confronted him about it. But it wasn't until they interacted with Goku they was like, "Oh, dinosaurs in this area. Tournament Power. Let's do it." I thought that was essentially the grounds for it. Because I would argue that Goku saved them from being annihilated in the first place by suggesting, or them deciding they were going to do the tournament was because of Goku. I thought.
I distinctly remember the Tournament of Power being Goku's fault.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm gonna look it up. Just see.
Nah,
I'm pretty sure it's Goku's fault.
No, I know it was definitely Goku's, like, it was his fault, but I was like, was it, like, not the lesser of two evils, wasn't it a good thing that he kind of suggested it, because I thought there was something else they were going to do that was worse, that was a worse alternative.
So the Tournament of Power started because Zeno saw the Tournament of Destroyers and was like, oh my god, this is low-key kind of lit. And then
looks
decided
like
he
the
wants to
pathetic, whiny kid who...
You're the guy that left me here!
Yeah, that's all I got.
Now, the only thing that would piss you off, L, about the Tournament of Power is that...
How it started?
No. The rules to niggas getting power-ups kind of just go out the window. And
who needs rules?
Because like everything that led, so like there's a person named Khalifa, and what's the other nigga that Vegeta was like kind of protege a little bit. I forgot what his name was.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That little bitch ass nigga.
Vegeta's protege. Let's call him. We just gonna call him baby Vegeta for reasons. So there are certain prerequisites you have to have to turn into a Super Saiyan. And even progress just the base version, like Super Saiyan 1, and not even mentioning the other forms of just base Super Saiyan. There's prerequisites that you have to cross, right? Basically all of those prerequisites got the middle finger in the Tournament of Power, because I shit you not, I don't remember who did it first. I think it was Goku talking to Khalifa, but he said, "Yeah, turning into Super Saiyan, there's a little tingly feeling in your lower spine." And simultaneously, or after this happened, because she was like, "Oh, a little tingly feeling," and she just went and like charged her ki, and when she felt it, she was able to turn into a Super Saiyan. So niggas was like, "What the fuck?" And she was like holding her own with Goku, who was at that point capable of like, he was capable of Super Saiyan God, but he was like holding his own. She was holding her own with him until like, I think he was like what, 3? Was it 3? Kava, thank you. I think it was like 3. Goku was on like Super Saiyan 3. And he's the only person outside of the kids that's like been to Super Saiyan 3, and she was like holding her own, excuse me.
To be fair,
the name's
she
Piccolo.
is Universe 6's version of Bro.
Yes.
I don't know if that helps.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
I'm gonna bet you're dead.
I feel like, from my understanding of Broly, that would help greatly.
Yeah, because he's dumb strong for no reason.
Right. So then that means if she's that universe's version of him, she would also be super strong and just understand things innately.
But I think it was more acceptable. I'm basing what the community felt, not how I felt. what was more acceptable was Goku, Broly turning into a Super Saiyan because it was literally just off of his rage. Like, he was like in a blind rage and his body just like morphed. That was essentially what happened.
Oh, I'm not
And
disagreeing the fact that she can turn Super Saiyan.
There you go.
On the tingly feeling in her back.
yeah, that's what I just wanted to say. Like that, like it was mainly that, and then at that same time, there became this discussion of what were the Saiyans, what were they called, the Z cells or some shit, where it was like they were like, she has a certain amount of like Saiyan cells. That's what they were calling her. She has a certain amount of S cells that are in her body naturally, and so she's like the female equivalent to Broly. Like, that makes sense, cause and I was like, all right, bro, I don't care that much. It doesn't. Y'all, man, talk about it. I'm like, bro, like, I've never heard of the term SL until that whole Khalifa situation hit. But it did give us a very cool animation of Goku taking a Kamehameha in the ball form, and Avatar anking that bitch like with the little airball he used to ride on, and he grinded her key wave and hit her in the face, and it was a sweet.
That shit was sick.
It was sweet. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, the way I explained it sounds stupid, but like when you see it, it's lit.
You won't be so. Come talk to me.
I don't understand what's going on, but the fact that you are happy means I am happy.
I'm glad.
I think I'm getting the hang of this flying thing, but
So see, so Bruce, so I decided that because all of my shit got deleted, I did have a save file that was like right after I beat the game, but before I did the DLC. So mind you, I got to level, so the cap level is 250 until the DLC's hit, and then you can do 300. But after the game, I was at like 89. And I was like, if I'm gonna grind the game, I'd rather just grind it from jump. I'm not about to just grind DLCs. That's not gonna make sense to me. And I was already looking forward to replaying it again anyway, because next Friday they're putting the Bardock Saga as well as the PS5 version on here. So I'll just upgrade and play that. But it just didn't make no sense for me to just like solely grind the DLC. So I was like, fine. My favorite. Speaking of Gohan, so like I'm reminded of like how whiny he was at this portion of the story.
Yeah, I didn't like him at first.
Like, oh my god, like I remember him being whiny, but he's almost like.
But he's
the
like
worst.
But like Gohan as a kid was like an actual child being thrown into situations he was not prepared for.
I know, but it's like, bro, like when you come off of seeing Goku as a kid just kind of deal with shit.
But they're built different.
I know they are, and I blame Chi-Chi, but it's fine because
why is it her fault?
Because Chi-Chi was the only. Yeah, go ahead.
She was not
Feel.
I don't want my son.
Think about what you need to do. Then do it.
And he literally had the strongest people around him at all times. And I'm saying, like, she didn't just stop after a point. Like, she consistently until he fought Cell and he essentially had no choice but to learn to fight for real. Like, she consistently was like, Gohan, no. And Gohan throughout the show, like early on in the show, was like scaring some of the big bads that was getting introduced. Because there would be times where he would just have a random energy spike and niggas would be like, so what's that about? Like, what's going on? And I'm talking about, like, he was stronger than, like, he was having bigger energy spikes than, like, damn everybody, including Goku. So it was like, it's building up to Gohan having this real, I don't know what you want to call it. His moment was approaching. Niggas knew his moment was approaching.
But then he lost the pole and that got taken away.
He lost the pole and that got taken away. Cause it was like when for me, when I saw Kai and this nigga hit the one hand father son Kamehameha, like that shit is iconic to me. That is a generational, like, that's that shit when I'm hit kids who you don't know nothing but their father son come on love. That's how iconic that shit was to me.
I guess you're
Like
no longer the
seeing
little
that, like
crybaby
every
you were
person I
6
played in the
months ago.
Budokai games was trying to figure out how to do that shit. Because I think there was a point
Hey,
where you could,
I
like,
was
if you had both of
wondering.
them in a
You
team,
fought my
Oh,
dad a
they would
little
Tyler,
both
bit
do
back.
it.
ago,
You
right?
It
ready,
was just a
Bruce?
thing.
I
No.
did, and I've still got a score to settle with him. Once the Saiyans are
But yeah,
gone,
It's
your
weak to
dad's
electricity in
next.
its first phase, if you're wondering.
But you know, my dad
also,
told
Bruce, I
me
told her the
something.
difference between Super Saiyan 1 and
He
Super
said,
Saiyan 2 is
you're
that
not like the old
one is the
Piccolo.
base
He
form and
said,
2 is
you
just
don't
the
seem
base
like
form
such
with
a bad
electricity
guy.
effects. And I feel like
Yeah, he was trying to explain to me
adequate.
all the different forms, and I could
I think
feel
my
my
dad's
head
right.
splitting, so I just
Even
stopped
though my
listening and
It's
mom and
started
really
playing
not
them
grandpa are
instead.
still
complicated. It's
scared
just
of
I
you.
over explain.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just they're just like stronger versions of the other one,
No, because he
basically.
kept adding colors,
Just
and
shut
I
your
was
mouth
like,
and try to
Because
get
okay.
some
you
So
sleep.
then I Googled it.
Gotta
you
put you
asked me
through
stuff
hell
and then
tomorrow.
you were googling shit and looking at
Okay.
it, so now I have to like stop the foundation building and just give you the answer. But then once you have the answer, you don't
Stupid
understand how we
kid.
got from fucking Super Saiyan 1 to Super Saiyan Blue, and it's like that's five
Listen. I
forms in
was just
between that.
looking at the I was just looking at the picture,
Hmm.
because I wanted to see what
All right,
it was like.
ready when you
Because
are,
you said
Tinkai.
red, and I was like,
Now,
never
let's see
seen
you
that,
form a
so I
spirit
wanted to look
bomb
at it.
and use it to destroy this extra fast brick.
She also
Got it.
asked, why was it still called Super Saiyan God? If he's like that whole difference between what was Super Saiyan and what was Super Saiyan God,
Wow!
essentially.
I can't
Like,
believe
and
it.
how are you putting a Super Saiyan above a Super
Well
Saiyan God to
done,
get Super Saiyan Blue?
Goku.
I was like, yeah, that at that
Thanks,
point,
it wasn't easy.
colors, and
Exactly
It
power
as
said
you
levels.
Super
That's all that
said.
Saiyan
matters.
Blue was Super
The
Saiyan God.
spirit bomb is
Yes,
formed by
but
Super
it's just
gathering
Saiyan God,
energy
Super
from
Saiyan. No, Super
yes,
everything
Saiyan.
yeah,
around
When
you
Goku was red,
and
he was Super Saiyan God.
concentrating it
Super
into a
Saiyan
ball.
Blue is Super
Super
Saiyan
Saiyan
God
It's
God,
Super.
Super Saiyan.
incredibly powerful. Screw
This
it
is
up,
fucking
and you'll
stupid.
blow the
Because
very
it said
planet
it's
you're
when
trying to
a Super
protect
Saiyan
to
God turns
pieces.
Super Saiyan, but then I was
And
like, he's
that's why you
already
should
Super
only
Saiyan,
use
so
it as
this
a
just
last
feels like a
resort,
redundant
and
use of
only
words.
But
once would happen
technically,
to.
he's not.
Just as I
He's
thought.
he's
He
not Super
very
Saiyan
well
in the
might
way
be able
we've
to
been
go through the
accustomed to
entire
watching him
training
be. He
regimen.
doesn't have the yellow hair no more, essentially.
I mean, okay, yes.
That's the exact comment we as the fans had when they said that shit.
It's like,
It was
okay,
like
yes.
you could have just
This
called
isn't
it
break
Super Saiyan
time.
Blue, called it
Remember
that.
this.
Good enough.
You eat, sleep, fight. That's your life now.
But
It's a
That's
little
enough.
dragon.
Unless you want to die, you have to get stronger.
I know.
Less complaining,
He was
more
Piccolo
fighting.
was really beating the fuck out of Gohan on a daily basis. That's crazy.
He said, this little nigga's not used to fighting. I gotta get him used to
He
fighting or
really
we're all
put
gonna
this
die.
nigga in boot camp. He really put this nigga in the trenches and said, "Figure it out. I'll see you in 6 months." And left. He gave him
He
a
was like, your
sword.
mother babied you and
Shit
now we're all
clone.
gonna die, so you need to figure it out.
He was 6. He was 6.
He
all
was
I
Fighting
6.
do is
Frieza.
train. No way
Like,
I'm gonna
bruh.
be as strong as my
Now
dad.
Gohan dead ass is
Mr.
supposed to be like
Piccolo?
Michael
It's
Jackson, and they just
impossible.
nerfed my man. So I ain't gonna have.
Depending on how you feel about Michael Jackson, that's a good thing.
All I know is when them niggas introduced the Great Saiyan man, I almost stopped being a fan. That's when my transition to Bleach started. Right when that happened, I said, you know what, Ichigo's doing cool shit. Might as well.
I stopped liking Dragon Ball Z when I got to like middle and high school. No, when I got to high school and I started actually watching anime and people
Wait,
were like, Dragon
now's
Ball
my
is the
chance.
niggas especially be
I
like, Dragon
think
Ball is the best anime
I'll
ever. And
go
I'm
again.
like, did you watch other anime? And they were like, no. And I'd be like, okay, fuck you and Dragon Ball.
But you know, I forgot about Piccolo.
This energy's incredible.
The during
Mr.
no, I'm
Piccolo's
saying like what
way
the thing I
stronger than me.
forgot that Piccolo did, and I was
If
like,
I keep up his
damn, the power
training,
scaling in Dragon Ball is
there's not
wild.
gonna be much left
But
of me.
the fact
I'm
that
just gonna
to
get in the
avoid
way.
fighting Gohan
Here
as
I
an ape,
go.
he just destroyed the moon. Something that would like cause a fucking apocalypse, realistically. And he just destroy the moon. Fuck it. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I was waiting for a nigga to try to blow up the sun. I wanted to see if that was gonna happen
I actually
because
won.
nothing ever was done to replace it. Did they ever replace it? Did they ever wish back the moon?
How did they
Yes,
get the moon
Vegeta
back?
replaced it. They
Who
replaced
replaced it?
Did they?
Remember when? That's how Vegeta and Nappa went great at.
He
Vegeta,
put an
I think I can
energy
handle
that
this.
gave off the same wavelengths as the moon.
exactly,
Don't
and that's
forget
what
to grab a
replaced it.
No,
But
forecaster.
it
no,
was
just
temporary. It was temporary.
It managed to do what it could do to a Saiyan.
but it
Yes,
didn't
but I'm saying
replace
like
the moon
it didn't replace it
entirely.
because it didn't
Not
stay there. If it would have stayed there, then I'd be like, oh yeah, it replaced it. But I'm saying like,
I mean, I
did
feel
they
like the
ever
world has been destroyed,
actually?
and I don't remember them ever wishing the moon back, so I feel like it's still there.
Didn't the planet get destroyed at one point?
That's
Got destroyed
funny.
a couple of times.
Actually, I'm
For
thinking
sure.
about what happened in the Battle of Gods with Frieza.
I just think it's funny that when this random nigga destroyed the moon and nobody really said anything about
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like,
They said something
And
about
then,
it.
like, they replaced it with an energy that's like the moon, but not the moon. And everyone was like, that's fine, and did not go about. Like, the moon does things. Energy itself is not going to help you.
no, I ain't gonna hold you. Like the technology available to niggas in Dragon Ball Z is actually not spoken about because niggas was putting like endless supplies in these little like. I would love to see like read like how the fuck Bulma and her dad just developed some of that shit just as like a science person because it's like shit that y'all was developing in these capsules is crazy. How did that
They
happen?
developed it because they did. That's all you need to know.
Honestly, that is definitely how science works in Dragon Ball. Listen,
Yeah.
that's all you need to know.
It's like, because what other like reason do you need?
Like yeah, we got entire neighborhoods in capsules, shopping centers in capsules, pets in capsules. Wait, no, that's Pokemon.
Wait, shopping
Planes
centers
and
in capsules?
Planes in
I think you
capsules.
exaggerated.
What are capsules again?
The little like actual capsules.
Yeah, like
Like
little
the time,
pill
like
life zones.
Yes, I shit you
there were
not.
things in
Yes,
the pills.
Yes,
Yes.
Bulma used to. I shit you not. Bulma used to like. She put out a fucking what? Like a little base, not like a base, but like when they went to Namek.
A little house.
When she went to Namek.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she just popped that bitch out, and it was the whole like little situation. What the fuck?
So like, if she has the ability to do this, right?
That's why she's rich though. But go ahead.
I just feel like a lot of the world's issues could be resolved with
Well,
these things.
because the world's
there are no
issues.
issues in the world.
Yeah, that realistically, actually, no. Like, they literally just die from Goku shenanigans, essentially, or get endangered.
Like I've never seen anything like anything that has to do with society be affected by.
The only bullshit thing that happened in Dragon Ball was that whole thing during the Cell Saga where they're like, the Android Saga where they're like, he got heart disease. I'm like, all the things that are happening in heart disease? Heart disease? Yes.
So, I jumped off the cliff and smacked its face and the horn came off.
Where is the horn? Because I want to craft it.
It's right here.
There you are. It's just the gold that was covering the horn.
Well, yeah, but it was still cool. Let me have my moment.
No.
Let's see. I guess I could use some more training.
Don't be a butt. God
But it's my
damn
job.
these little fuckers. I hate them. I hate them.
My psycho.
Intimidated.
No,
That's a badge.
Why?
Because they're not really monsters. They're natives, if anything.
I think I can handle
Why are
this.
they annoying? My question. Also, where'd she go? Because we've been fucking dealing with these things.
No, she's still here.
That's excellent.
Where we land. She's at the part where we land at. We first
Okay.
I still have one going to collect this thing.
Do you need help, Tyler?
No, I think I chased it away.
Wait, let's see. I'm about to get lost.
Oh, I got the
Oh
glimpse.
shit, this is why I shouldn't have followed you. Where the fuck is Tyler?
Oh, her retreat stopped. Boom.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's go to the thing where she goes. Let's see that. I need to get on the other side of here, so I need to go this way. Oh,
Yep,
Ooh.
there she is.
Oh, she's gonna break it open for me. Thank you. Oh, nope.
I think she's just leaving.
No, her retreat's been stopped, so she's going down to the second area.
Ooh, Bruce, how do you feel about sugar on to-go?
Oh, God.
I used to do that when I was little.
Okay.
Then I became older and it was like, let me not.
Yeah, I'm saying I think culturally, like that's just been a thing that some people have tried. Now, whether it's I don't know nobody currently that still does it regularly, but
you do yoga.
I mean, no, she does that regularly, or she does that occasionally. Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, no.
Like all power to her.
I don't want my spaghetti to be bitter, but I also don't want it to be overly sweet.
That's why the sausage and the salt, man, that shit is like that.
I don't want it to be salty either.
But it's good.
To you. I'm sick of eating salt-covered food. No.
I wonder how
Correction.
Mom's
I'm sick of eating food that's overly salty. That's how Rose made it. And I'm traumatized and like to not go back to that.
Listen, matter of fact, story time. How did y'all become friends? How do y'all know each other?
I feel like she's explained this.
Explain it again.
Does anybody in the class remember the story?
I think a roommate sort of thing.
Yeah.
Was that it? Was it just a roommate thing?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Other than
That my family took a weird interest in because her life was very sad.
Do you? I know. You're
Goku's kid, that's the sad child they decide to pay attention to? That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm Gohan. Are you a friend of my dad?
What'd you say?
I said that's the sad child that they decided to pay attention to? That's crazy.
Yes. They're like, you know how her life is. You gotta be patient with her.
Of course you have.
And in the words...
Then my grandmother would be like, God made y'all for a reason. And in my head, I'll be like, because he doesn't like me. But don't say that out loud.
All this talk of food is making me hungry.
Oh.
I should get
her mother died.
Huh?
Stop right
there. That's the last update I got from her. Her mom died. Like the day we graduated. Or the day after.
Damn.
I had something so fucked up to say in my head.
It was her biological mom. That's the lady that was abusing her all her life.
Oh, cool. So I was about to say, like in my head, it was like, my mama called you, like the congratulations thing. I was like, her mom didn't call. Her mom did not call at all.
Oh, wait, why did I... Lord, I meant to go down the body thing. But, yeah. No one knows why she died either. My personal theory, it was the cocaine just caught up with her.
The cocaine? You know what? I said that about my grandma too. So,
she used to be a drug addict. I think at that point she was like clean, but I think it was still like messing with her body a bit. Because they said she was fine. They just found her on the floor.
They let the body hit the floor.
Marcus!
What? Oh, that's bad? Okay. I don't know what the line
has died.
You literally gave 0 fucks.
What are you talking about?
That girl mother died, and you was like, oh.
By the way.
If it weren't for Mr. Piccolo, I wouldn't be as strong as I am now.
I didn't make fun of her mother dying, though. I just had a limited capacity of giving a shit.
You know what? You're right. That was wrong with me. I apologize. Masenko! I'm sorry. She used to be so annoying. But so can't you? Do your chain hang low?
We live all to my fro.
Keep up my training? Maybe I'll get even stronger.
Ooh, number 3.
I hate that every Dragon Ball game does this consistently.
Alright, better keep
I
at it.
have a question. The Dragon Balls themselves, right? Are they on every planet or just planet with life on them?
Well,
Planets with
being that,
Namekians.
yes, because there's a
But
lot of
there's
planets with
Dragon
life on
Balls.
them.
Wait, did you say human?
Namekians.
Piccolos, planets with Piccolos on them. Okay.
Yes.
I know what that is. I saw that whole arc.
Okay, I'm just saying. The hesitancy you didn't acknowledge. I can see you like searching in your brain, but okay.
No, I was just asking because, from my understanding of the
Oh,
Dragon Balls,
I'm
they were on
sorry.
little.
Did the audio not hit you all the way? Do you need to turn this up a little bit, sweetie?
That's wild.
Guys, she's threatening me with 3 text messages.
Mm-hmm.
Menacingly. I wish I had the option. I wish Super Saiyan. I wish GT was canon, low key.
I think I can handle this.
Just for Super Saiyan 4. Just for Super Saiyan 4. No, the storytelling was like, like outside of the whole baby thing.
What's people's main gripe with GT? That's what I want to know. Like, what was your main gripe about GT's story?
Oh yeah, Bruce, go ahead, talk about it, man.
Like Pan was a stupid child who
all you
made a
got.
dumbass wish and made. No, she didn't even make
want
the
you
wish
to
about
try and
Goku.
kill me.
All she did that was stupid
Come
was she
on.
snuck on board the ship
I
because
thought
she
you
wanted to be treated
strong like me
like
and
an
your
adult.
old man.
And thought, yeah,
I do.
I'm gonna go and hunt down the Dragon Balls with y'all to prove myself. Because I mean, Grandpa Goku's a kid now. Y'all don't treat him like a kid, even though he was a man child even when he was a grown ass man. And now he's
Man
just a
child
child to where he's arguably.
consistently whooping every adult's ass.
Although it was harder for him.
Was it though?
Yeah, for one, he couldn't maintain Super Saiyan anymore because he didn't have the ki levels.
Oh, you
to
talking about
maintain.
damn? I just mean like during this other Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Oh, no, I know about GT. Like, that man struggled throughout GT. I at least remember that much from watching the series. Like, General Rildo was a common enemy. Like, I feel like that nigga shouldn't have been a common enemy. He should have been a one and done. And yet he wasn't. But like, all I felt like Pan was like Bulma as a kid. She kind of did something just
That's low-key worse, in my opinion. Yeah. Cause like they could have let her be the first female Super Saiyan. Either her or Vegeta's daughter. I would have been cool with that. I would have thought that would have added something to her.
Super Saiyan because she's only 1/4 Saiyan. Like I remember the fan art. I remember everybody was like, "Oh, what if
Looks
Pan
like
could
you're
go
finally
Super
starting
Saiyan?"
to show some
We were
promise,
surprised that
kid.
Goten and
I mean,
Trunks could go Super Saiyan like
go
at the
on.
age they were able to, because they are half Saiyans.
Mr. Piccolo?
Pan is a 1/4 Saiyan, so I feel like it'd be harder for her to access it if it's even
Mom
possible
would
for
freak
her
out
to
if she
even go
saw me
Super
like
Saiyan.
this.
But like the fact that Goten
And I
and
guess
Trunks
you'll
were
be needing
both,
a fresh set of
children and half
clothes.
Saiyan, and they did it so easily. I feel like it would make it easier for her to go Super Saiyan.
You would
Yeah,
think
I was
so.
about to say because I'm
But
saying like
she has more human genetics working
What, you
against
got
her
a
than
problem
Saiyan.
with it?
Like, I don't even think she got the same genetics to the point where if she
not
gets
at
beat
all.
down, she'll come back
Thank you, Mr.
stronger. I don't even think she
Piccolo.
got that part.
What the fuck did she?
I thought Vegeta's daughter could go.
Because Pan wasn't even born with a tail, from what I remember, right?
I
She
don't
never had
remember
a
if
tail.
Gotenks was either.
Yeah,
No, Goten had a tail. Goten had a tail.
Goten had his tail?
It just stopped. Yeah, he had a tail. It just stopped growing back when they removed it. As for Trunks, I don't remember that nigga ever having
Trunks
a
for
tail.
sure shit didn't
Trunks
have a
never
tail.
had a tail.
Oh,
Yeah, I imagine it was harder for Pan to have like her actual Saiyan genetics.
she does have a Super Saiyan form.
Is that
She
fan art? Or like,
canonically, because I've seen fan art, I've seen
Well,
it done
that's
in
not
games,
like none of that's
but I haven't seen in
canonically
canon
anymore,
Super
Tyler.
Saiyan Pan.
Anything associated with GT is no longer anything is
But even in GT, she never went Super Saiyan.
no.
So like, I'm wondering where it's canon that she got Super Saiyan capabilities.
I don't know what Dragon Ball AF is. I'm assuming that's fan.
I want to say AF definitely is non-canon. Because I thought AF was supposed to be what takes over for what essentially Super
Pan has
became.
shown the ability to use this form after the defeat of Omega Shenron. It is likely she attained the form sometime between GT and Dragon Ball AF, as she states that she had begun training with Maju.
Oh yeah, it was funny. When he became Majin, he could never transform back. He was just stuck as Majin. I think that's even a mechanic in the games. If you transform the Majin, you can't power down out of Majin.
Wait a minute. Excuse me. Yeah, it's not canon, because she's able to get up to Super Saiyan 4, actually.
Pan?
Yeah, but it's not. So it says she achieved Super Saiyan in the AF while battling Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. She achieved Super Saiyan 2.
Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was like. Yeah, it's not canon.
Definitely non-canon.
She achieved this form in AF after training with Bulla in the hyperbolic time chamber. She hit Super Saiyan 3 in AF after demanding Majin Frieza to stop. Yeah, that's not. I don't even know what this is.
Majin Frieza. Yeah, that don't even sound good. That don't sound good at all. I feel like that's scarier than Golden Frieza.
And
that sounds scarier than Golden Frieza.
Reached this form after looking at the moon accidentally, nearly almost at the hands of death by Super Saiyan 5 Broly. Yeah, yeah, nigga. What is the Saladus saying? Sadala saying?
The planet?
No,
It's the planet on like.
No, these are like Sadala. Oh.
Yeah, because Vegeta doesn't exist in Universe 6.
Kaba.
So it wasn't called Planet Vegeta.
Saying deities. Saying hybrids. Who the fuck is Vitor? Don't care. Trunkita? I need to see what Trunkita is. I need to see it. I just need to. Trunks and Vegeta did a Potara fusion? Tough. I literally only watched GT just so I could see Super Saiyan 4. That was all. Once they did the baby arc, I didn't. And actually, that was the end of it, I believe. So. Oh my goodness.
Well, not much longer now.
What Dragon Ball game was that? One of the fucking GameCube. Is that?
Sometime tomorrow.
Raging Blast?
No, that was the 3.
What? What's wrong?
Was it Budokai?
I totally forgot how long it's going to take you to travel back across State Way.
Budokai being
Quick, put your hand on my back.
Remember that?
And tell your friends to
That's
revive
like
you with your Dragon
Tenkaichi
Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure thing.
I still think Ultimate Tenkaichi has to work on. That was the first Budokai. Okay.
That means you've been revived. Now go.
Yeah, fuck that game.
Right. Thanks for everything, King Kai. See ya.
Time out. When did Gogeta become official? Because I forgot that Vegito became a thing first. So, but the only time I seen Gogeta was when they fought what, Super Geneva, when Vegeta was still in hell, because it was a movie.
I remember the movie, but I don't remember when Gogeta became like a thing.
Because technically he would be canon after the Broly movie.
So is he just like now become canon? Or was he canon before?
I think technically he was canon before with the Super Geneva thing.
No, but I thought that was Vegito. Am I tripping?
No, the Super Vegito was with Boo, but Super Geneva was Gogeta because they didn't have Patara earrings, and because that's when Super Geneva went and started destroying like King Kai's planet and all that other shit, and they had to get Vegeta out of hell temporarily to do the fucking fusion, and because remember he always refused to do it, which is another thing I thought was dumb.
No, it makes sense for him. It's just stupid ass shit.
I was like, bro, if you don't get over these little 5 seconds so I can see one of the coolest fucking transformations of my life.
I should have put on fluffing earplugs. This
Battle with a dangerous duo. So this is Earth. Not a bad-looking planet.
Guess we should go pay our respects to the little twerps, huh?
Nappa was really unhinged. I'll be forgetting.
Nappa?
Mm-hmm.
First things first. We'll seek out the highest power level.
Was worse
when we
than
do,
Nappa.
we'll
Oh, no,
likely
by
find
far.
Raditz killer. Or perhaps
But like,
Kakarot's
Nappa
son.
was actually decently. Like, low key, I wish they would have switched out Nappa for
All right,
Raditz.
Nappa. Time to have some
Low
fun.
key. But it's fine.
What? A huge power is heading this way. I have to tell Mr. Piccolo.
You have to tell Mr. Piccolo. Shut the fuck up, Dawn. Oh my god.
Say it. You're finally here.
Now, why can't we get? I can't, like, why is I just want a Bleach
Mr. Piccolo!
video game, bro.
They're
Like,
here,
why?
which means they'll be heading
Why
straight
is it so
for us.
hard?
Hey, Piccolo, it's been a while.
Bleach has video games, but none of them.
You're
look
one of the
good.
people I saw at Master Roshi's.
Therefore, I don't
Yeah,
recognize them as
I'm
video
Krillin.
games.
Man, you really have grown up, haven't you? You look just like Goku when he was a kid.
That's enough
Like,
chit
and
chat.
I don't want
Easy,
to. I don't want
gonna-
to fight her. I just like I want.
Well,
What's a
looks like
game?
you've been expecting us. You got that right.
Can you give me the equivalent of the Broken Bond?
What's a
Essentially,
Namekian
I
doing
don't know.
here?
I don't even know.
Namekian.
No, I feel like there's no
Oh, I
reason
get
you
it.
can't take like Devil May
It's
Cry
been said
and then
the
do that
Namekians
with.
possess extraordinary fighting
Bleach.
skills as well as magical abilities. You must be the
Never
one who
played it, so I
created
can't-
No,
those
that's too
Dragon
flashy.
Balls we've
Actually,
heard
that's
about.
way too flashy.
Know
Final Fantasy?
about the Dragon Balls?
We do Final Fantasy and
That's
then do
the
like
whole
Bleach
reason
based
we
off that
came to this
engine. I
beauty
think that
planet.
works.
Now hand him over.
Or like a Kingdom Hearts
You
F.
may be a Namekian, but
Type
there's
of
still
thing.
only one of you.
Not King
This is
Hearts.
gonna
I'm
be
just saying
like
it's like how they're gonna set up their
flies.
combat and everything.
Sorry to burst your bubble,
But
but
just
I didn't
'cause I don't
trade
know
the
if I would want
Dragon
it
Balls
open-
or
it doesn't
anything
make
else.
sense for it to be
My
open
specialty
world,
is destruction.
in my
And if
opinion.
I'm a fly, then just
yeah.
try and swat me.
It doesn't.
I would like the arenas to be
Very
open, or a little bit more open than
Let's
what
see what the Namekian
the
and his
Storm
little
games have
friends
been.
are capable of.
Like probably just as open as like
Looks like you and me are thinking the
Xenoverse.
same thing,
Yeah,
Vegeta.
dude, no Xenoverse. You couldn't do that with Bleach either.
Well, you could technically. Not the time.
Would you like it?
You definitely could. Yeah,
These
like, you
guys
can
look
fly
pretty
and-
tough.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Definitely
yeah. I just
up
thought
and
about that.
down.
Yeah.
It's Tien, and Chaozu's with him.
But I feel like locations kind of matter a lot more in Bleach than it does Dragon Ball Z.
Yamcha. Not really. You mean the person Bar was talking
Like the whole,
about?
I would like the whole,
Yep. The one and only. He must
who
be
is it,
Goku's
Uraka?
kid.
That they had to fight?
Well, he
I
definitely
said
looks the
Uraka.
part.
How you say his name?
Yeah, he's like a mini Goku.
What are you talking about?
When Ichigo went to the,
Nice to
what
meet
is
you. My name's
Grimjoe and that
Gohan.
whole like
Look at
crew
that.
called?
A few more pipsqueaks have
Yeah,
come
when
to
he
play.
went to like their base
Relax, we'll make this
and they had to
quick.
find a Rohan,
Gohan,
and then
this is
him
it.
and
Show them what you can do.
excuse me, or Hime, or
Count me
Hime,
in, too.
and
I've done my fair share of training.
that's the first time like Ichigo went into like that
Suffer,
two-pronged hollow form.
Oh yeah.
And who did he? Who? I know it was a U. I just couldn't think of the fucking. Okay, Ichigo.
Let me handle it.
Like shit like that. Like I would want to go because they fought niggas like. I don't want to say it, low key. If you set that up like a siege, like a raid, that would be tough. I feel like that would be tough. That would be sweet. They wouldn't do it though. I'm gonna look at the One Piece game and what? Obviously? Are you serious? No. Yeah, like I agree with you. I'm saying I didn't know it was turn-based. I never looked at it. We always kind of like acknowledged it because it was in the. What the fuck is happening? We've acknowledged the game, but like nobody ever spoke on like what the game actually pertains to. Or at least I don't remember us talking about it. Oh, that's ass. You gonna get it? Oh, you can get it when you get it type shit. Nah, you press for it.
Like I was, but like then I saw gameplay and I was like, okay, it's cool. Like there's a lot of cool shit in it, but it's also like it doesn't look as cool as I wanted it to.
This might prove to be something entertaining
Like,
after all.
Just retreading
Well
shit.
then,
like
who's next?
Just like they took their post-time skip.
Let me at him.
Them.
I'll show him that I'm not messing around. Come on, let's do
They
this.
just changed the villains a little bit.
You green goons better come
Everything.
out.
Wherever, but what's been said, I missed everything. Yoko got into it with her stepmother, because her stepmother and her sister were fighting, and she stepped in it, and then essentially got into it with her father because she stepped
Well,
in,
I guess those little
and
monsters
she
weren't
says
as
that
tough
now
as you
he's
thought
putting her
they
out for
were.
real. I don't know if she
I'll
means
finish
this
the rest
instant,
of
but
them
she's
off
packing
by
her bags,
myself.
so.
What?
Does she know where she's gonna go?
Absolutely not.
She ain't gonna go with her aunt.
I don't know. I don't even know where I'm stay at, honestly, but.
Unless she was like
I believe it's time we
20
end
minutes,
this
not 20
little
minutes.
game.
I thought they were like in the same neighborhood.
I don't know.
I was
I don't
getting
know.
tired of waiting. Which one wants to die next?
It's always something.
So, who wants to die first?
Like, I know it's not her fault, it's always something, but like, when you know it's always something, you think, just do your best to stay out of things. When you're always walking on thin ice, like, just... You can't be a hero in your own household. Cause like... Like, you can't be a hero in your own household when you're already on thin ice. Like, if you don't have a backup plan, you don't do backup plans. So, if that nigga has the final say on whether you stay or not, you can't be getting in the middle of shit, even if it is the right thing to do. Which is crazy that you're getting kicked out because you pay part of the rent and 2 of the bills. So like, yeah, realistically, they shouldn't be getting rid of you, but like, you can't act like a hero, knowing, like, in spite of that, you can't. You gotta stay in your own lane. And it sucks to say that, it does, because like, it's good to want to stand up for your siblings, but at the same time, you be pissed when your younger siblings don't get the same treatment that you got growing up. So like, you can't be about it both ways. Or at least I feel like you can't be about it both ways. I don't know. Only instance I have this similar, my younger cousin, like 12 years old, cussed at me during the summer, like in the same car as my mother and my grandmother. They ain't saying nothing about it. And that shit pissed me off, because I'm like, how you still gonna ask if he wants ice cream after that? Like, had it been me who said a cuss word, because I know I said cuss words when I was younger. Granted, I didn't know what I was saying. He knows, he's aware. You also asked if this boy wanted ice cream. Like, y'all definitely should have been on it. Y'all were the adults there. I shouldn't have been the one who have gotten up and angry about it. Like, y'all should have. But it was up to me, because nobody else did. But I had to let that shit go. Because I know that kids these days aren't going to be treated with any sort of discipline like we were. You know what? I can't spend my life being angry about it. Because the same people that are just going to let that shit slide are the same people that are going to be complaining about kids not being raised with any common sense. So I ain't going to be worried when they don't turn out right, because y'all ain't want to do your part the way y'all did your part for me.
What are you doing?
I can't be the adults when there are other adults there. Like, if that's not my gig and y'all treating it like that's not my gig, alright. It'll be your gig, it'll be your call. Y'all do what y'all think is right, and if he don't turn out right, that's not gonna be on me. Because y'all made it known it's not my responsibility at that point. It's yours.
That kinda tickled. Chaozu, I will avenge you. I swear.
But,
I'm not going to let your death be in vain.
There's always something going on at that house. I don't know.
Try beam! You think you're pretty tough, don't you?
Honestly, I want to say get some spine and just be like, you can't kick me out because I pay. I pay part of your rent and and 2 of your bills.
I don't think that matters.
Like, what you gonna do when I'm gone? Like, one less mouth to feed ain't gonna do anything, especially when I buy my own food. So like, what are you really saving here?
I don't think that matters to the adults. They're the adults in the house. Because niggas would rather be in a bind and feel that they're right than admit that they're wrong and humble themselves. So if she says that to a nigga that's already putting his hands on her, all it's like, it's not going to matter to him, because in his mind he'll figure it out, or he'll continue to use her sister. And he has more grounds on her sister. Not grounds, say so on her sister, because she's still technically a minor for the time being, and she's still under him. So if anything,
Then I guess we'll just have to
assuming he's just like the worst type of nigga, he can
3
put
hours is all he gets.
her causing an issue with him puts her sister at jeopardy potentially.
3 hours?
So if it's going to be a matter of I have to suck it up so that my sister is protected, we've seen plenty of examples of that, where that should never be the case. But Yoko might put up with have to put up with a whole bunch of bullshit just to protect her sister. Now, if her sister's not in the equation, then by all means, I agree with you. Where it's like, I wouldn't even say have the conversation. I'd be like, all right, bet, and just get my own shit. And when they start calling for help, they'll answer. But I don't think she's in the position necessarily to do that without jeopardizing her own physical safety.
Dad?
Goku, where are you?
These guys mean business.
Piccolo,
What do you mean?
You die. Kami dies too.
No,
I don't need your...
Mr. Piccolo?
I want to say words to that man. I do.
What you can say that wouldn't put her in danger, though.
You're not right. There's not a thing I could say because he doesn't deserve any. He doesn't deserve any nice treatment or any cautious treatment. He really doesn't deserve it. So I probably wouldn't say anything like that.
Oh shit!
We don't have much time left.
Where are you, Goku? We need your help!
I'm stop doing that. No, I'm not. Oh my god, Bruce, you know the most annoying thing I've ever had to deal with?
What?
Remember the damn Adventure Time commercials with the little white boy on the college campus? Guys, guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? Adventure Time! I'm like, bro, please get this fucking commercial off of my screen, bro. I'm trying to watch Diamond and Pearl. I don't care. I'm trying to watch Generator Rex, bro. I do not give a fuck about this. That shit made me not want to watch it.
Generator Rex? Bro.
Yeah, I love that shit. That was my shit. They did the Ben 10 crossover? Nigga, I was lit.
See, I only watched the Ben 10 crossover. I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch the show with Joe?
No, I couldn't. Like, I couldn't get into it.
Bruce. Well, I ain't gonna hold you. The only reason I think I was into it is because my uncle introduced me to this game called, it's called Bionic Commando. And
The Bionicles?
no. It was Bionic Commando. It was a military dude who got his arm fucked up. So they gave him a metal arm with like all these features and shit to it. And it was a game. It was like really brutal a game and shit. So it was like when I seen Teenage Boy, metal arms and legs, or like Go-Go Gadget type shit, I'm like, alright, I can fuck with it. And it was cool. It wasn't better. It wasn't like any better than. There's a lot of cartoons I had at the time. It was an action show, so I was watching it, but I wasn't. It's a fond memory. It wasn't like a top 10 type thing to me. It was just, I like this show.
This energy's incredible.
Now, a show I loved was we talk about this shit all the time.
I think I can handle
Don't you
this.
feel the heart is Captain Micah? I love
That
it.
shit was a goddamn fever dream. 'Cause it was
Man. I love Captain Micah.
We don't have much time left.
Yeah, bro, continue this story. That's what I was talking about. Trying to fight Beerus. That's what I found out. You can cheat the game by playing the DLC and then get all the transformations that you don't have in the game.
Finally, you twerps are in for a world of pain.
What's with this energy? It's incredible. Only Goku could hack him.
Vegeta, are these punks?
We'll find out soon in power level.
No way!
Nappa, hurry up and kill them.
But what about the dragon?
Forget about them. I've got a better idea. That Namekian's home planet should have Dragon Balls even more powerful. Don't you understand? If Kakarot...
Get out of here, Mr. Piccolo! You die!
Hiring from nothing master.
Run like...
Handle me, huh? This kid over here!
I'm tired of y'all ignoring my man Bruce when he's having questions, man. What's going on?
Gohan's gonna be brave and I will...
Man, like, from both of them, like, ain't it crazy?
Solar flare! Go away!
You're still not saying shit. That's
You know what? It's me, because I asked you to come in here just because, like, you ever hear them have conversations about Monster Hunter, and it's like, alright, obviously I'm not getting in the fucking game, but obviously y'all can't really do this by yourselves, so if y'all can, y'all really can. But just call. I don't understand why, specifically Elisa, just will not call you or Tyler when she needs, like she will. I won't say that. But it's like when y'all need the 3-man thing, someone's always not calling. I'm like, bro, just call these niggas. Niggas are not doing anything. It's not working at the moment. All that to say, answer his fucking question. I'm about to call her in a minute.
I just realized that I've been muted this whole time, and I've been talking the entire time.
Well, you would think. God damn it.
Cause I'm like, why doesn't anyone respond to me?
It's crazy to me that y'all keep doing that. Cause my thing is like, you can just go on the party screen and just see.
You're
Like,
right.
I don't know
You're
how long
absolutely
I've genuinely been talking this whole time and wondering why no one's acknowledged anything I said.
It's not because you're a mutadil, it's because you're a woman.
Wow.
Tyler Holmes, real life misogynist.
I told y'all, he took the title from me. Man, like crazy, eh? Probably.
Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know when this shift started.
I told you when it happened. When he started outdressing me, low-key, I was like, oh yeah, sorry. I see what type of time we on. I ain't mad at it.
Dying on me yet. I ain't done having fun.
I wish I could kick y'all through the planet, not just through the mountains and shit. Like, it's a cool little throwback to the OG games, but come on, bro.
But, like, is Tyler gonna answer why we're doing high rank things? I've been also wondering this.
Oh, well, I mean,
All you guys
you can only get weapons from doing the siege.
Oh, wow. Wasn't that the wildest?
Yeah, I was about to call you out. But yeah, you can only get the culture off weapons from doing the siege, which is a higher rank. Oh, so you want her armor?
The good one, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's master rank. You wanna fight master rank culture? Oh, okay, alright. This the type of timing we in today, Bruce? Cool.
Yes, it is. I didn't become Master Rank to fight this same bitch that I could have fought high rank.
If you're dying to high rank Cold, you're Master Rank 24, right?
I am Master Rank 43.
Hunter rank or Master rank?
I'm Hunter rank 74.
Yeah. If you're dying to high rank Cold, this one's about to be a bitch. I'm gonna tell you that. Because I'm gonna tell you now, out of all the monsters, when you start getting her materials, you will find, in terms of armor, her shit still has the highest base defense. That is still a sturdy build. Like, Safajiva's armor, nowhere near it. Elatrion's armor, nowhere near it. I don't even know what the base defense power behind fucking, what's his name, Fatalis is, but I feel like Kultaroth still got that shit in terms of like base defense.
Yo, Solar Flare might be the most useful fucking ability in the game.
For Kultaroth, base defense, but the entire set altogether, is 881. Raging Brat is the second highest at 851. Safajiva is at 840. Then it's Ruiner Nergigante at 830. It's going down by 10s as you can see, but Kultaroth is a 30 gap. That is that's a sturdy. I have 50 fire resistance in 1090 base defense. And I feel like there's a good chance I might get knocked the fuck out. Most likely won't because I keep myself healed up, but like, that is a sturdy bitch to fight. And she hits like truck crew. She will isekai you. She will isekai you. Especially with that rolling attack. Her rolling attack being her hardest physical hit. And in this, it's not about breaking her horns. You gotta kill her in one run. It's no multiple attempts. It's gonna restart if we don't get it done this time. So we have to actually kill Kultaroth.